see a lot of people post, we call it like a counter armbar, when they have some type of grip on this far arm, or you have control of this arm here. And as they posture up, you elevate and you go for the armbar from typically side control. I do it a lot whenever they grab a Kimura grip or anything else like that. What I see a lot of times is people are posting this up and it just looks fucking terrible. It's basically just like, you know, you bridge, and this part I don't really care. I don't care how you get here. It's more when you actually go up here, this foot is just loose as shit here. And this other leg is just over like this, like no one's gonna stack you. The first problem being is when you go for this, if you're like here, there's really no control over this arm here or the shoulder here. So all they have to do is pressure down in so that you can't control this posture, and then they rip the arm out, right? So again, like I'm seeing this shit a lot because I get someone posted it a while ago. Now everyone in the fucking world's doing it. It looks really bad. Like here it's basically they just bridge up like this. But the problem is also when you bridge and you basically invert, you're putting them in an easy position to just put pressure down. So they're coming like this, and they just put their legs over their fucking head like this. Like everyone in the world can do that for one thing. And they just squeeze their knees and they pretend like this guy is just gonna be a dumbass and let them get the armbar, right? But again, there's nothing controlling this posture or controlling the shoulder here. So all he has to do is pressure down, pull the arm out, and he's gone, or he can cut the corner. So let's break this down and fix the first problem, okay? We're not inverting. So I'm not just like throwing my legs up over my head like I'm doing a buggy choke or something crazy, right? So I'm gonna drop this arm into the pocket here, okay? And I'm gonna take this arm, and all I'm gonna do is frame the head away so you can't put as much pressure. I'm gonna walk around here, but you see how I'm lifting a little bit while also turning away, so I'm effectively pinching his elbow because he can pull his arm out, but I don't want him to think that that's an option. So I'm not just doing this. There's nothing preventing Billy from lifting his arm out, right? Go ahead. Yeah, right. So bridging a little bit, turning his head, then I'm shifting my hips away. So not only am I getting chest pressure off of me, but I'm also controlling this arm and keeping it trapped here just for a second with my elbow and my hip, okay? Now the next thing, then I can bridge, and then instead of just again doing this, I'm shrimping into him, okay? So I'm shrimping just like I'm trying to recover guard. But as I shrimp, you see how I make my number one most important detail, getting these toes flexed out like Jiu Jitsu toes, controlling the back of his shoulder here, not the elbow, the shoulder. So as I bridge, it's right here, okay? And I'm cupping hard. I'm not just doing this, I'm flexed. And if you can control his shoulder, combined with the second thing I'm about to show you, which is this leg here, instead of coming down, I'm gonna turn towards away, like that, so it drops him. That's what's gonna break his posture. But even if you don't have this here and he postures up, as long as your toes are behind his back, Billy, you're squeezing your knees, go and try to get your arm out. With no hands, you should be able to hold it in place. You see that? And if he presses down on you, go ahead and like put weight on me. Yep. And then he still tries to pull it out, go ahead. He just lifts you up, but just makes it harder to grab it. It makes it easier to grab it, okay? So again, we're here. 1, bridge, and walk away, okay? Then another bridge, behind the shoulder, and then the second thing is this foot, clamp down and away. This turns his neck and the spine so that he can't come into you. So go ahead and try posture in. You see how it makes it hard? And all you gotta do from here is just elevate, and then you can drop, or elevate, and you can come around.